The Orleans district attorney explains how a man accused of killing and dismembering a woman avoided a life sentence. Good afternoon, I'm Liz Reyes.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. Tan Trung brings us this new information.
Well, Lauren, Benjamin Beale was facing a murder charge and a potential life sentence. But last month, Beale was allowed to plead guilty to a lesser charge. And the DA says that was done in consultation with the victim's family. Beale was arrested back in January of 2022. New Orleans police detectives were investigating the disappearance of 36-year-old Julia Dardar after her estranged husband reported her missing, telling investigators she had addiction and mental health problems and had moved in with Beale. Police executed a search warrant at Beale's property in the 9th Ward. According to court documents, that's where police found a makeshift meth lab and human remains in a freezer. The coroner later identified Dardar as the victim. Today, Orleans Parish DA Jason Williams said Beale was able to plead guilty to manslaughter because there was real potential an insanity plea by his defense would have succeeded. The plea agreement, Williams says, prevented Dardar's family from being re-traumatized and guarantees Beale gets prison time.
This resolution was reached in very close consultation with the victim's family. And after they were able to weigh all of these factors, the family supported this pathway forward that ensured meaningful accountability while sparing them additional trauma. This plea of guilty guaranteed a substantial sentence, required the defendant to verbally accept responsibility.
Beale was sentenced to 30 years in prison on February 3rd. When asked why the plea deal and sentencing was being addressed today, the DA says it was in response to questions from local media. Under the plea deal, Beale would be eligible for parole, something the DA says his office would fight if or when that comes up.